Hey, you guys, we are back to do a review of Belle Collective, child. It was just a hot mess, and I'm so disappointed in Sophia. I really, truly am. So, y'all, let's go ahead and get into it.
We keep it real, expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the KoEd family. We're about relationships and review, making it fun and just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Kourtney and Eddie.
I always put God first. What's going on, KoEd King folks? How y'all doing tonight? Welcome back to another video of Kourtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife. Like she going about to play some tennis. Go ahead, baby.
Kourtney, also, and you finna go walking in the cold. I should say the desert in the Alaska.
What?
In the Alaska. My name is Kourtney, also known as Coco.
Okay. This right here is Kourtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationships, reviews, entertainments. It's all about famous rants and jokes. And tonight, we bring you a review of Belle Collective's The Reunion Part 1. Why they need a Part 2? Who knows? But they have it.
Because they spent part one bickering. So, yeah. So the ladies are backstage getting ready, and the stage, can I say, the stage looks so beautiful. For them to look as beautiful as they was with all that bickering and stuff, it was just sour. But those flowers, it was like it looks really good. I mean, like I see that Carlos is really trying to give a little Bravo celebrity, kind of like a little Bravo, because that stage looked good. But as the ladies was getting ready back there and all that stuff, some of them was throwing a little shade here and there. So now the dresses that I love, now this ain't Eddie part, but the dresses that I love. I think all the ladies look beautiful, but my taste ain't they taste. They taste probably ain't my taste. But what I liked most is just out of all of them, and it wasn't like Aisha dress was just like, it was a little simple, but it was beautiful. I like Aisha dress. I like Latrice's dress, and I wanted to say I like Sophia dress and her shoes, and I think she looked gorgeous. But I didn't like that whatever came. It was some little hoo ha, some right in there. I ain't like that part, but the dress was like the ladies looked good. Like, yeah.
Well, what about Maria's dress?
I didn't like that.
The little, I don't know what you call it.
I don't know, child. Like
a handle.
it did right.
Pick her up and carry her across stage with.
Yeah, I ain't like that.
Tambra, I don't know what she had. Those swoosh going right there. What was that, like a little
it's
ramp?
It's like they need something to be so different and so extra with some of those dresses, and just instead of having something that's elegant and plain. Now, yeah. Antoinette, when she came out, she looked good. I like her dress. It was,
Yeah.
Tambra
had that on ramp, like you trying to get on the interstate.
Yeah. and Aisha looked good. Like the girls' makeup and all that stuff looked good. I really like Sophia because her face was like a little natural.
Oh yeah.
And it wasn't a whole lot of makeup, stuff like that. I really love those shoes that she had on, and the nails, everything. Like, now the eyebrows could have been more filled in. It was like a little pencil little thing. But other than that, I mean,
her attitude kind of sucked. So you're right. I'm really disappointed in her, man. But go ahead.
So as we talked about all of those stuff, y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about the latest, like who y'all like, who was the best dress and stuff. Like I said, most of the dresses to me kind of gave the same little sequence, little thing and stuff like that.
Like a color scheme going on. All the dresses mainly they were blue or bluish.
I don't know, probably trying
other than Maria.
Yeah, trying to kind of go in with the flowers or something. So they showing the old clips from this past season, and it started at the gate with Aisha. It started at the gate, and it seemed like to me Carlos was picking on her a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like you in the hot seat and stuff. Like he was just like, you can't call them. And I was like, why you kind of pick?
And now we see why she won that live and did what she did. So now we see why.
So Aisha said, it seems as though, because they showed the clips where they was talking about she's doing the collective correction or whatever it is, and that's why I still say Letitia. I ain't saying Latrice was jealous. I really don't think Latrice is jealous. I think Letitia is the one that's jealous of Aisha, because Aisha came in and kind of took her place with Fair Street and the collective corrective. That's the stuff that she was trying to do to kind of get everybody back together. So Letitia was like, yeah, she just calling out the blue, ain't talked in 7 months. Ain't none of y'all probably talk. None of y'all. You know what I'm saying? She said, Aisha said, I was the one, or Letitia or Latrice said she was the one, Aisha was the one that really kind of put her and Latrice back together. So none of them talk. So why you just blaming her? But yeah, so, but Aisha said that she wanted to get them all back together so everybody can move forward. And yeah, Letitia had a problem with them contacting her or whatever. But the Letitia was like, yeah, she just fake Latrice. Yeah, she just fake and stuff like that. She said, I'm the one that come on camera showing my natural hair. I'm the one that come on camera with no makeup on. I said, girl, you better watch our videos. And we said that. Go ahead, baby.
Yeah, it seems like she's been watching us. I've been watching you, watching me, watching you, watching us. Yeah, cause we said that several times.
Mhm.
She's the only one I've seen come on camera with no makeup on, hair all jacked up, still have rollers in her hair.
No, she don't be looking bad though.
No, I'm not saying she looking bad, but
right.
she just come on like, this is who I am all the
Right.
time. This is the real me.
Right.
And so that's one thing I have to show her a lot of respect for,
Right.
because she keeps it real. She keeps it down to earth. They show her when she having a hard time with the kids, you know what I'm saying? So she said, this is who we are, So yeah, I had to give Aisha, kudos for that. And she's right. I haven't seen nobody else on this show that came on the show with just being who they are. No makeup, no wigs, no nothing.
Now, especially if we just keep it with Latrice. Now I done seen Sophia with no makeup on.
Yeah, Sophia's another one.
Yeah.
But she's natural most of the time.
But Latrice and now I've probably seen Latrice with no makeup, but Letitia,
I have seen Latrice with no makeup.
Yeah, now they be acting like, honey, this is
And she looks totally different with no makeup on. Latrice does.
Yeah, they be looking like, ooh, child, they gotta get glammed up every time them cameras hit. Glammed up.
Letitia. Mm-hmm. And she be cooking them pork chops. I said, how are you gonna be cooking pork chops in the kitchen, made up, the hair all duded up, and it's all face all beaded? Come on, man. You know you don't cook like that all the time. Mm-hmm. You know the reason why you did it is because you was on TV.
Right. On TV.
Yeah, heck, Aisha was eating a hog maw. Sam, what she eating? She was eating something. Look, she know she country. What she was eating something? Was it hog maws or sardine or sauce meat, something like that.
So long ago. Yeah. So Carlos asked the question to Sophia as far as, do you think that like why the girls don't like Aisha or something like that? And so she was like, I think Aisha speaks the truth, but maybe sometimes it's worded different. She said, but that's not to me. I understand her. I understand her language and stuff. And Aisha was like, yeah, because she understands me. She's not intimidated by me. She understands a confident woman.
I can't disagree. Maybe this is my opinion, what Sophia said about how Aisha word her comments. Because I don't see her word her comments no different. She speaks what's on her mind. She keeps it moving. You know what I'm saying? Some people that's who they are.
Right.
They don't bite their tongue. They don't have no filter in their heads and their mouth. They come straight on out. But I don't see her saying nothing out the way. Sometimes she reminds me of you, because sometimes you say stuff that's on your mind. You tell your truth, and it might rub people the wrong way. But hey, it's the truth. So yeah, man. But I do think women on that show is jealous of Aisha.
I just think one woman. and that's Letitia. I think.
You're right. You're right.
Um,
Yeah. I don't think other women are.
mm-mm.
But how can one woman, Letitia, get the rest of the women to go against her? You know what I'm saying?
It was just Latrice. Everybody else ain't.
Well, yeah.
Now
Different
Selena, I think Selena is
Selena, yeah.
because she close with Sophia,
Then
and
Tambra said, Aisha said Tambra had her on block.
she said,
Blocked the phone. A phone
no,
call.
that was Letitia. That was Letitia.
No, that was Tambra.
She said Aisha had a block.
Yeah, because
I forgot they had a little beef.
Yeah, because Tambra said nobody checked on me after I had the baby, not even you, Aisha. And Keisha said, you just unblocked me.
That was Letitia.
That was Letitia?
Said, yeah, that was Letitia that said that.
Oh, okay.
That was
I
Letitia.
stand corrected. I was dead wrong.
Because she started laughing after that or whatever, But yeah, that was. But I do know that Tambra and Aisha did have in one of them seasons, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sorry, they did because
they did have a beef.
Because Tambra said Aisha on a text thread or something like that. Yeah.
But then that when she found out she was pregnant, she told her, so they kind of squashed that and stuff like that. But we ain't seen Tambra this whole season, honey. Just the whole summer and come in and dip out.
Demond said, "I'm not gonna be on camera. Neither are you. If you gotta do the bare minimum to get your check."
She did the bare minimum for real. So, but yeah, so. When she was saying that, that the girls, intimidating and all that stuff, Carlos was like, you can't say intimidating and confident. And I know he was playing, but why is you picking on her? You in the hot seat. She said, oh, I'm in the hot seat. I'm in the hot seat because of the haters. It was like, I didn't understand why he had to say something.
I know how Carlos operates, okay? He has to find something to keep the pot stirred up. You know what I'm saying? He got to be petty with it to keep the drama and mess going on. That's why he said, you can't say they're intimidating. I'm saying, why do you say that? Why do you bring that statement up, Carlos? That didn't make no sense to me. You're saying it so you can get the other girls pissed off.
So he was asking, was her feelings hurt when she seen the clip that Latrice and Letitia was talking about? Ooh, we gotta get her out the collective. We gotta get. I was like, girl, what collective for real? Tamra don't hardly show up. Marie have her own issues. Child, what is we seeing? What is we seeing? But anyway,
yeah, like they little street gang
or something.
Yeah, kick it out the club. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to jump her out.
Y'all friendship just came back together, child, and then it was on the clip time. I still don't trust Letitia. But anyway, so Carlos asked was she, bothered by that, was her feelings hurt? She was like, no, it's Latrice and Letitia, child. What I'm feelings hurt for? Who is these people? Who is these people?
Harpo.
Right. So yeah. And there was some bickering back and forth with, all that stuff.
That's the whole episode.
Well, bickering
back and forth. Yeah.
So they showed Marie's season, this what she had to go on this season stuff, and her family and all that stuff, whatever, and congratulate her on her doctorate.
Even on the show, when the review started, Marie said she was in her dressing room. If they gonna be missing, I ain't gonna talk to them. You know why? Because I'm a doctor.
I was a doctor now.
I'm a doctor. I said, okay, Marie, we get it. You got your doctorate degree. Kudos to you. Congratulations, matter of fact. Real talk. Real. But come on. Stop it.
If you such a doctor, then get off the show. Don't make sure you don't have no beef with nobody on the show. Because I'm a doctor.
Not just a doctor, a baptized doctor.
Oh. Not the baptized.
Yes, so you like you said, she can't have no beef with nobody.
No beef with nobody.
You gotta forgive everybody. And so you gotta put all that in the past. You gotta turn the other BBL cheek.
So she talked about Carlos was asking about her family and stuff like that, because they had their scenes on this season, and he was asking, do your family feel entitled? And she was like, yeah, they do feel entitled, to her money and stuff like that, and her, success.
I understand that. I get
that. So Carlos said, what he was saying, all these women are successful on this stage, and Sophia.
Sophia, you know what? You bigger than that, man. Let that stuff go. And like I told you, I think the only reason, me personally, this is my opinion, I think the only reason why Sophia was doing all that shade towards Selena was to impress JJ.
You think so?
Yeah,
That's sad.
so she can show JJ that she's still loyal to JJ in his side. So stay in good grace with JJ. What I got to do, still throw shade at his enemy. So that's what I think. That's why she was doing what she was doing.
Girl, you that I mean, it's one thing to be loyal to your man, but to stir up, to stroke his ego because he can't get along with his ex,
right.
you know what I'm saying? Then no, that's between him and his ex. I got nothing to do with that.
Because I really think she was genuine when they was at that swimming pool and they hugged it out. Really think she was genuine when that happened.
Yeah. Soon as JJ walked in,
right. As soon as JJ said something to her, like Carlos said, JJ chewed her out because she hugged it out with Selena. After that happened, now I gotta be shaded towards Selena once again.
Yep. I gotta make sure that he see that I'm doing it. I'm doing it. So Letitia said that, that Sophia doing all that because she trying to say Selena ain't successful. And I'm like, girl, like stop with that because all of y'all successful in y'all own right. Whatever y'all do. I don't know what all Selena do. I don't know what all some of them other folks do. I don't know what all Tambra do besides being a host on the radio show.
Regardless,
I don't know. They all successful in their own right. So for you to be don't you work for Keller Williams, which is not your own broker, which somebody said in the comments. She got her own broker. No,
she worked for somebody.
She so happened to have the same last name as the company. Keller Williams is a
realtor company that's over here.
Oh, everywhere.
Yeah, so
I probably just down the south because he used to probably Realty South. They probably bought them out. But so yeah, honey, she works for a company, so she doesn't have her own. Because if she had her own, I'm sure it wouldn't be called Keller Williams. It'd probably be Sophia, Sophia Shantae, now that we know her whole name. Or something like that. So yeah, like I really and truly wouldn't be throwing shade at nobody talking about being successful or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
To, baby. She has to. She got to kiss the rain because she got to make sure she made JJ happy because she don't want to get chewed out no more.
So moving on, Marie, they talk about, do they know who, did the damage on her house and stuff like that? And she said she still don't know. They still haven't found the people that's been investigated and all that stuff, whatever. Oh, I know you want to say
no, something. I ain't touching that one right there. That right there, Jackson police, like, you got the guys on video.
You can't see that.
I know. I mean, saying, you said you got the guys on video. It's hard to make them out, and they really ain't got nothing to work with. And whoever knows something, they ain't gonna be talking. So she might want to hang that up.
They also talked about her, saying the street saying, social media and stuff that she done had plastic surgery, she done had a BBL and stuff like that or whatever. So she said, I did not have one. Now, I want to kind of believe her. Now, she said something about she ain't had no nose job, but then she said she ain't had no BBL.
But now, she did have some work, though.
What work she had?
She said since lupus had you swollen up, that somehow she had to get some work done to her face.
Oh, she did.
Yeah.
Now, as far as her BBL, now they do have those lifts now. Ladies, those things that they done seen, honey, where it can raise it up, honey. She can raise it up. So, and if it's raised up, then her butt probably sitting like
maybe she had
a donk, like a donk.
She probably had a duke tuck. A duke tuck. Yeah. How back in the day y'all had, instead of calling it a butt, y'all call it a duke. Ooh, she got a big duke.
I still call it duke.
You still call it duke?
I do.
Ooh, yeah.
Yes, I am. Thank you. So, and then Carlos asked has anybody else had any work done on that stage? And
Tamra said no.
Yeah. Sophia said no.
Sophia said no. Aisha said no.
Selena said no.
Selena said she had a stomach.
Oh.
So, yeah,
She said not plastic. Yeah. I guess, tomatoes,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Latrice said yeah, because she got a boob job, yeah. And the one that got the most work was Letitia. Yeah, she said I got I think she had a tummy tuck, something did to her face, and she said I got a small BBL done. A small BBL. Okay, man.
So,
I ain't
but
know it was just type of BBL. I thought BBL was a BBL.
yeah, so we could tell that she had some done, but not
Well,
much.
she said she was gonna have something done when she was trying to do the exercise. Forget that. She I'm gonna give me this tummy tuck.
Say it's like this: whatever makes you happy as a
Yeah.
woman, make you feel confident in your body. Do what you got to do. You got the money, you could do it.
Give me a tummy tuck. Shoot.
So as they Carlos asked about Essie, and Essie is traveling back and forth to Alabama.
Alabama. Hey, Essie, when you back in Alabama, hit us up.
To do what? Tell
No,
baby. Why she's traveling back?
Oh, for her treatment.
Yeah.
Try to get the lung transplant.
I ain't write that down, so I'm relying on you to say it. So Carlos is talking about Selena, and as far as her being happy.
Got her new man.
She says she's happy to be here, and stuff like that or whatever. And Sophia keep chiming in. Like, this girl can't say 2 words without her chiming in, making some slide comment. It was almost like watching a freaking kid. And I think Selena said that.
It was like she did call her a child.
Yeah, it was like watching. Selena came out, you know what I'm saying? She speak to everybody, speaking and stuff like that or whatever. And she had no, nothing.
Selena really had no ill will towards nobody on that stage. Sophia kept picking at her. And Sophia picking at her and said, "Oh, now you want to fight me?" Hey, you picking at her.
Right.
Then when you pick at her and she say something back to you, now you want to fight me.
That is
Come
such
on.
what is it? That's like
childish.
Passive aggressive.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
What it is childish to me.
Yeah, you poking the bad, then you want to say
play victim.
Right. Just kind of like she said, ooh, the extra. She knew that would have struck the nerve with her.
So come on.
But
man.
yeah, this is the question. Carlos was asking, was she happy to be here, like around, be a Bill and all that stuff, whatever. She was like, of course I'm here with my girls. Because Selena knew these girls before it seemed like Sophia knew these girls. And so she was like, yeah, I'm happy to be here. And so he goes to Sophia making other comments and all that stuff, calling her a B and blah, 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 whatever. And she said, well, why you, because the fact too that Selena said, I'm the one that told him about the show, and Carlos was like, really? She said, yeah, I told Latrice. Latrice had asked me about JJ, being a fit for the show and stuff like that. And she was like, yeah, they good people. They'll be good on the show. And then Sophia, I don't believe that and stuff. Well, why you ain't do it the first season? Like, why you ain't do that? She said she lost her son, B. Like, she kept poking her. She lost her son. So maybe she was trying to grieve and she was not ready to come on the show at that time.
Yeah, I think Tambra stepped in and said, yeah, I remember Selena was trying to bring, JJ and you to the show, you know what I'm saying? And Latrice brought JJ to Carlos' keen attention, and that's how they got on the show. Mm-hmm. So I believe Latrice and Selena about that part. Right. You know what I'm saying? I believe them on that.
And I appreciate Tambra stepping in and saying some stuff, you know what I'm saying? And Sophia was not bucking up against Tambra. I guess she has much respect for her because she wasn't bucking up against, she wasn't rolling, she wasn't getting nasty with her, but she was getting nasty with Selena and Latrice and stuff.
I think Tambra, her words hold some strength and some power and some truth to it, and that's why Sophia really didn't buck up against her. Yeah. But yeah, man. So basically, Selena helped them get on the show.
Right.
And
evidently, JJ didn't tell her that, honey, while she booking up against this woman.
Right, because it wasn't that Selena was trying to get Sophia on the show. She was trying to get JJ on the show, and Sophia, since she's JJ's wife, got on the show, by product of that.
Right. And Selena knew that was going to happen.
Right, and she knew that. Yeah. And so it seemed like Selena really didn't have no ill will towards Sophia. You know what I'm saying? I think another thing, Carlos, I hit on the head that I agree with. And JJ, I think, handled that whole situation wrong. Mm-hmm. He should have introduced the mother of his kids to this woman so they can have some kind of cordial relationship at the beginning. Now it's all the toxicity because JJ, for what reason, don't want these two women to come together. Mm-hmm. And I don't know what it is. I don't know why he has so much animosity towards Selena. I don't know what's going on in the background, but he cannot stand this woman. I don't know, but yeah, I just think he had the whole situation wrong. I think JJ is the common denominator. I think if he can get on the same page with these women, they can make things up. You know, they can get back together and get on the same page, and they'd be all right.
Yeah, I agree. So Carlos asked about her and JJ's relationship, and she was like, "We don't have one. You know, only thing we're trying to do, you know, is for the girls." And you know, she named which one he cool with and which one he on the outs with and stuff. So of course she got a new man and stuff, and I think Sophia was chiming in saying something smart. And so she was like, "Yeah, my man ain't like JJ. He don't cheat on me, and he's something else.
He don't chill on me, or
Got
he's
over some,
something else." She said towards JJ,
yeah.
and Sophia, beneath her breath, said, "Thugs and drugs."
That's what she said.
Yeah, you right.
I was right,
Yeah,
baby.
yeah. She just so tired of thugs and drugs. What you trying to call? Oh boy,
The
dope boy. Yeah, yeah, dope
yeah.
boy. I
As
can say
well.
dope boy, right?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
probably know what
yeah.
I'm saying.
But yeah, okay. Dang, Sophia, you throwing shade at her old man too. Good lord, man. You try your best to impress JJ. But go ahead.
Looking that pretty, and you up there being that evil. So, and see, I think too that Selena probably wanted to get JJ on the show for the sake of the girls, for him to make some money. You know, it could have been a win-win for maybe for her to make an appearance here and there. So it could have been wrapped around a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Especially they got daughters together. So they started showing Sophia's season with her daughter, and they showed some unseen footage. So evidently, she got a son that she was on the outs with, and he forgave his mama and his sister for whatever reason. I thought they were going to explore that.
Yeah, I would like to know more about that. You know what I'm saying? Because apparently he got real emotional when he forgave his mom and sister. I don't know what he did for them to be on the outs like that, but Sophia spent so much energy and time trying to work on JJ and his girl. She seemed like she forgot about her own kids.
Child, I don't know what. I don't know. I don't know what she would. I can't even get it out. It's like this. It's like now some women do this. I could never be that woman that do that, that would run and be focused so much on a man that I forget about my kids, especially them being a younger age. And her and JJ been together since those kids were younger. So I could not be focused. And some women do that, honey. They will kick them children out of their house, honey. They will not feed their kids. They will not focus on them kids because they focus on that man. And she was so focused on JJ. And she said, I'm trying to be a good wife for him. And it seemed like, I guess, meet his needs and all this stuff, or show him I'm a good wife. I could be a good wife. I could be a good woman. Till you forgetting your children and you're neglecting your own daughter said, just like you, not that you show support to his girl, just like you show support to this man. I want that same thing. You know what I'm saying? Now, as the kids get older, child, you got to focus on your man.
That's what Sophia thought. She said, well, since they grown now, they're going to do their own thing. But, you still got to have enough space for your kids to kind of, be, so you can be present in their lives,
Right.
And I don't think she had that space available for them kids. And, like I said, I don't know what happened between her and the son, but it got to the point that her daughter wanted to kind of unalive herself. And, but you're right, man. Some women, they get with these men and they said, man, F them kids. You know what I'm saying? I want to be with my man. And my man said he don't want to be. Some men say, hey, it's either me or the kids. And some women say, okay, they choose the man over the kids.
Right.
So, yeah, but I would never, ever, if I was single, put a woman in that position. Okay?
Yeah.
If it's going to come to that, I would leave. You know what I'm saying? Now, if her and the kids fall out on their own before I get there, hey, that's something. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Yeah. But I'm not going to let a woman have to choose between me and her kids.
Right. And especially spending time. I would encourage a man, ain't you going to spend time with your daughter today? Ain't you going to spend, you know what I'm saying? Like if the child with the mom or something like that, like I would encourage that.
Hey, I've seen a lot of women that can't stand the baby mama but get mad with the man. Her man spend time with the baby mama, with his daughter because she don't like the baby mama, but she take it out on the kids.
Yeah.
And I've seen that several times. And women, if you get with a man that have a child and you don't like the baby mama, that's fine. but don't take out on that child.
Yeah,
Don't
I
do
agree.
that.
So they talking about, you know, Dee trying to take her life and all that stuff, whatever, and her getting counseling, and he also bring it back to, you know, Selena and everything. And Sophia was like, he was like, well, because of all of this, you should have compassion on Selena. Like y'all really truly be on the same page. Like y'all kind of going through the same thing or whatever. And Sophia was like, I don't have no smoke with Selena. We can't tell. Even Selena was like, I can't tell, because she said the minute I walked out here, you was on my neck. Like, and I'm saying, Sophia, do you see yourself, girl?
Yeah, you know, then she'll agree with Carlos. Yeah, we cool. Me and Selena cool. You right. I do need to show her grace. Then a minute later, ooh, you this and you that. And, you know, it's like a bipolar situation was going on that stage with Sophia, man. But you know, I had to give Selena grace, man. I mean, I gotta give her props because she showed nothing but grace, man.
She did, and I hate that because she looked beautiful, but she had to really frown every time because she had to be on guard for this woman saying this, clocking on this, saying this, doing it, and it was like she was frowning the whole time, you know. And I hated that. So Sophia said that she feels that she should have met Selena first. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning. And JJ kept them distance and she didn't meet. So she should have met him first. And Selena agreed that we both should have met the other woman.
Yeah.
That should have been the thing.
Like I said, JJ kind of dropped the ball on that one. I think he did it on purpose. But I don't think he thought he was going to get to this situation of this, you know, this critical, you know. But yeah, man, you can't, especially in a small town like Jackson, Mississippi. How long do you think you're gonna keep them women separated?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody knows everybody in that town. So I don't know. He got dirt. He's trying to keep away from Sophia that Selena knows about.
Right, because Selena. She said he was a cheater, so it could be because Carlos said so. It seemed like he don't want y'all to come together, maybe to compare notes or something like that or whatever. But I think that they should just be in a place. They don't have to be bosom buddies and nothing like that, but be in a place where they cordial for everybody.
Yeah, but Sophia's not gonna take that chance because she don't want to piss off JJ.
So Carlos asked the question as far as Selena, you know what I'm saying? Selena, you on here. Sophia, how you feel about her being on the same stage with you? Sophia said, that's beneath me. You know what I'm saying?
Like, once again, one minute you say y'all cool, now you telling the world that she's beneath you. Come on, Sophia. You gotta be bigger than that, man. Come on, man.
And Tambra chimed in and said, Sophia, I remember you saying that this is my platform. This is my platform.
Well, what she was talking about, the show?
That Sophia was saying that, yeah, this is my platform. I guess she don't want Selena, you know, as you know, on here and stuff. And then she said, well, I guess she could be on here, honey, because she need a chick. I was like, all the shade, all the freaking nonsense of shade. That's why no one of them girls don't too much care for you. Like, you're shading the heck out of their mama, and you can tell from what we can tell that unless y'all say, well, some stuff that was edited and y'all didn't see, we didn't see Selena do much of nothing. You know what I'm saying? And even when she tried to chime in, you was ready to To me, I think that Sophia's jealous of Selena.
That, yeah, I didn't knew that. That's a given. I think it's twofold. I think she's jealous of Selena, and also I think she's, well, like I said earlier, she's trying to make sure JJ see that she's being a good wife by being on his side.
And also, I think people in the comments, and maybe we said on whatever past season, that there is some feelings that JJ still got with Selena, and Sophia know that.
Oh yeah.
Then they discuss and say, "Are you still in love with her?" or something like that.
Yeah, I said that like, I don't know how long ago, but I felt like JJ still got feelings for Selena, because I think who got the divorce with Selena I think Selena got the divorce. She petitioned for the divorce, and she left for JJ. And I think I said when that happened that once the woman decided to leave, and you still got feelings for that woman, it's hard to let go. And I think JJ has a lot of resentment because Selena did file for a divorce and legal. Why she did it, I don't know. Why she filed for it, because the way Selena saying that JJ was a cheater. So I don't know. So
Carlos was saying as far as um Carlos wanted to know what happened because we saw on the show that y'all hugged it out and all that stuff, whatever. So what happened? Selena was like, I don't even know. I came out here, she just started throwing shots. And Carlos said, well, as far as you, Sophia, it seems like if you wanted to move forward, you're going to get chastised by JJ moving forward. Even Tambra chimed in and said, well, it seems like JJ getting your ear, Sophia.
Yeah, and I told her.
And she agreed.
Yeah, and as I'm saying, she's doing all this shade towards Selena to impress JJ. She wants to stay in the good grace of JJ, so she has to basically, do what she got to do to stay in his good grace. And she basically admitted, yeah, JJ stays in her ear, because she don't want to bring on the wrath of JJ.
And I think she had said I think she told JJ that's y'all thing, whatever. Because if you was consistently talking to me about your ex and yada yada yada, and she got her and da da da, especially the kids growing yada yada, I would get tired of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that would be draining and taxing on me. And I would say, well, what's the true beef? Like,
yeah, it's no beef. I'm telling you, man. If JJ is continually talking about Selena, and like you said, the kids are grown, and you continue to talk about your ex, you ain't moved on.
mm-hmm.
Something's still there.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're like, if everything was purged out of your system for your ex, you over your ex and you good, you don't care what they did. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even talking about your ex no more. You know what I'm saying? Especially now your ex got a new man. Hey man, good for you. So you know what? Matter of fact, let me meet the dude that's going on a double date. You know what I'm saying? Me, you, and your, my wife, and cause you over all that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I like I said, I still think he got some feeling for something.
Carlos said that JJ, it seems like he's the common factor. And he said, listen, I ain't trying to get y'all marriage or what you need to do or anything, but Sophia, it seems like you need to ask why he don't want y'all talking. To me, that's a red flag if he don't want y'all communicating. So they move on to talk about mental health. They was talking about the clips in there and stuff like that. And Tambra shared the part where, once she had her baby, she said that she was in of like ICU or on a ventilator for like 3 days. So she was separated from her child because she couldn't see her for a couple of days. And she was like, nobody checked on me. And
I wonder what happened to her.
Some women go through like rigorous childbirth, and she was of a certain age, and
Plus,
I think she froze. She froze. So yeah, she was going through a lot. So yeah, she was on the ventilator and all that stuff, and she said, didn't nobody really check on her, and then she was talking about Letitia. She said you and Latrice made amends. She said, but me and you ain't making no amends. She was like, girl, you just unblocked me. That's when they was talking about that, and they kind of laughed at that. So anyway, Carlos introduced somebody coming out, and it was Antoinette, child. And she come out, and he asked the question, like, why you still holding on to what happened that first season? She said, because I wanted to make the record clear. I do not want no Glenn. She up there time saying, I didn't want no Glenn. Did you see him? I said, girl, that's right. I know you don't, honey. I would hope not, child. I'm one person that want him, and them girls that probably in his inbox.
Yeah. Letitia said, you just here because you need a check. It's like she loved throwing that check thing around.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, the reason why you need a check because your practice closed down. Did it? If it did close down and all of a sudden she's back on the show, it makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because Carlos was supposed to ask if she's going to be back next season. Right. So, which I hope not. You know what I'm saying? To me, the first time she didn't bring much or nothing.
I hate to say it, with Aisha leaving, it most likely going to bring her back.
Please don't. But so they was asking, she was talking about that, but both of them was talking at the same time, so you had to read the bottom, but the subtitles. And Antoinette said, girl, you that talk about them brunches and stuff like that. I'm not the one that's online up there talking about a GoFundMe. I said, girl, ain't you just begging the people for money about some brunches? And you tell me some enterprise. I said, no, you ain't begging, honey. GoFundMe is for the people that be trying to bury folks, honey. And they
I'm surprised she ain't asked for a GoFundMe when she was trying to get Fair Street.
She probably did. Maybe that's why she asked for it. So, oh yeah, she also said too that Letitia fake because Letitia be smiling to you on camera and all this stuff. Once the camera's in, her, she behind your back talking about you and stuff. So yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Anyway, honey, but yeah, so that was it for part 1, child. We're gonna have another part 2 next week, next Friday.
All to me, all this is mute because after I saw what Aisha and Willa did on Carlos King Live, hey, we know,
we know the ending.
Yeah, we know the ending, and how Carlos was treating Aisha on the reunion. Probably had a lot to do with her, like, okay, this going on and this going on. Now you gonna treat me like it's on reunion?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm done.
So yeah, we're gonna see next week, because it looked like, honey, they've been finna get riled up again. The guy's gonna talk about, what really happened. So we're gonna see supposed to be what really happened and caused it, because some of y'all people in the comments like, and they did, and then the colognes did this, and da.
You were laughing at Aisha in that little segment when Willa then was fighting. Why are you laughing at Aisha?
Oh, because she was like a little rock wild up on the hill. I said, look at her, honey. She got some fire, honey. Because, Willie big.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
And she like a little,
I didn't pay attention to that, but
like a little chihuahua. Yeah. And she was like, who you calling me? And she like up under him because she's so little. But she wasn't holding her tongue, honey. You could tell she wasn't holding her tongue here. Like Aisha really truly don't seem like nothing to play with. You know what I'm saying? She from Mississippi and live in Jersey and all that stuff, whatever. But as we can see, some people didn't agree with the way Aisha closed out her and her husband's segment on this Belle Collective. But hey, I'm all for it, honey, because like she wasn't finna let nobody else spin the narrative. No, we're gonna go ahead and tell our own story. So y'all not finna spin it and say no kind of way. And other people say she could have posted it online. She did the way she wanted to do. Let the girl be.
I think she did it the right way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's on camera, everybody's seeing it. Now you can't go in the future and change the narrative now. Yeah. So they control their own narrative. And also, when you have your own money, you can do stuff like this.
Yeah.
Willie made $20 million in the NFL when he played in the NFL. $20 million, okay? That's not including the endorsements. That's not including the podcasts and the networks he works on, like a sport broadcaster or whatnot. That's not including that. So $20 million on top of the stuff he's doing now, and the stuff Aisha is doing. So they got the money to walk away, you know what I'm saying? And say you can rip this contract up and y'all can say kiss their butt and walk away. They got the money to do that.
Yeah.
So when you have that type of money, you have control of your own narrative, and you have control and you have power.
Yeah.
And
so, that's what he said. That's what he said when they was on their channel.
Yeah.
Willie, they want to control the narrative. Right. But when they in reality TV, you can't always control the narrative.
Especially when you don't have the money and power to walk away from it. You know what I'm saying? When you are, thirsty for that spotlight, you're gonna do whatever it takes to stay in that spotlight. They can use you for whatever narrative they want to. You know what I'm saying? Cause a lot of people on these shows, they don't care about that. They just want to stay on television.
They want to stay relevant. And some of y'all told us that Storm and Kourtney left. The other show. Yeah. And then you got them that left. Then you got Monique and Chris at that time.
What's the common denominator with them people?
Money.
They
had money before they came.
Right. They had money before they came on the show. Right.
It ain't like they needed a brand or build something. Oh my God, to stay relevant. They had money before they came on here, so they said, "Shoot, we'll take our money and walk away." Because I'm sure these little pennies that they paying them ain't to just probably little gas money or something.
And like you said, even Cliff said he don't need to be on the show. He's doing it because his wife wants to be on the show.
Yeah. And I believe that. Yeah. So yeah, because he done kind of got small with production. I think sometimes Carlos tiptoe around him because he know.
I do agree with that.
That he could be off the show and he'll take his wife with him.
I do agree with that.
Yeah. And I think that Carlos, if he would have knew that the Colognes was leaving, he probably would have tiptoed around him because, let's be real, we don't want to see Glenn or Letitia. And Tambra, like I said, not bringing much. And who else you got? Marie. And then who else?
Marie.
And then we just seeing Selena. We didn't see much of her. We just seen them bickering the whole season.
And you notice that, like I said, Damon, Tambra, old man, he don't be on the show.
She said he worked 2 jobs, so y'all ain't ever gonna see him.
Yeah,
and I got a baby, so I'm gonna be wrapped up in my child. So I'm gonna tip in and host some few things and break up some little arguments and move on.
Yeah, I kind of believe Letitia about Antoinette now, because when she had her practice, she left the show and she never came back on the show. Now all of a sudden she's on the show again, or popped up on the show. So if her practice did close down, like I said earlier, maybe she didn't.
But she just was filming with the girl mouth. You said it was a rental spot, a rental dentistry.
Now what you said about Marie in her office?
I do think that Marie be renting out some little spots and stuff like that. That's just me. I ain't saying them other business, but what she be filming in, that be looking too
brand new.
Oh yeah, dude, it looked too picture perfect, honey. Cause she be sitting up
and
there.
It never be in the office either. It'd be like a computer, a desk, and a chair.
That's it. And Essie probably said, "Where we gonna film at this time? How much the spot was? Okay, I'll be down there. Where's on 3rd? Okay."
Yeah. Who was that had the cousin as the receptionist?
Yo, Letitia. Child, when I tell you this be some bootleg stuff, honey, it be straight bootleg, and they think we don't see it. It be straight bootleg, and she was like, "Ooh, hey, cuz, can you go down here and just sit at the?" Like she don't have nobody sitting up there now. Nobody.
Yeah, I know. Cousin got mad at her. No, that was Marie got. But your cousin, you ain't paying me enough, man. So I quit.
And tell me something. Woo. You got somebody in your office, girl. She can see that. So yeah, honey, it be pure comedy to me. It be pure comedy. Really, but I do want to say this is what y'all say. Allegedly, the reason that Glenn really and truly wanted to leave his job, he didn't have a choice, because they said that he got booted out because he didn't pass his rotate. So yeah, he didn't pass that. That's what y'all said, honey. I don't know, allegedly. So so y'all said he got booted out, so he ain't had no job. So he was telling me.
I hope that's not the truth, but hey, who knows, man? You know, sometimes people get kind of caught up with the spotlight and think they bigger than who they are, and they do some stupid things, man. I hope
this
that's
is
not the
Belle
case.
Collective, please. Hey,
you said it's Belle Collective, please. This is Belle. Yes, it is. And also, this is Jackson, Mississippi too.
Oh, I wasn't saying it like it was a big thing. I'm just saying this is Belle Collective.
Well, I'm
please
saying,
don't be like, ooh, I'm the ish. No.
Well, I'm trying to say, no, Belle Collective is not the big thing, but in Jackson, Mississippi, it is the big thing.
Well, on that note, you guys, y'all drop down in the comments, tell us what y'all think about the whole thing, and the next one will be next Friday, honey. That'll be 2025, child. They should have rolled this in 2024.
Yeah. So if that's the case, Happy New Year. I hope y'all had a Merry Christmas and everything. Hope y'all got what y'all want for Christmas. And
I got what I wanted.
You did.
My husband.
I got my babe right here. It was a good Christmas for us. I did wish I was in Miami for Christmas, but God willing, next year that we'll make that happen.
On that note, you guys, like you said, have a wonderful, wonderful New Year, and please know you're going into a new year. And hey, my quote is, "I will thrive in 2025." So yes, you make sure that you say that you're gonna thrive in 2025.
And my quote is, "I'm gonna stay alive in 2025 because all this craziness going on in the world." That's my quote. Because all the politics and worldly stuff going on, and this going on,
amen,
and that going on.
On that note, you guys, don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
And always put God first.
Deuces.
Hey!